Hi everyone, I'm Melissa. Welcome to my channel, Gentle Yoga and Wellness. Today, I have a gentle yoga class for seniors and beginners. If you are enjoying this yoga video, please give this video a thumbs up and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate your support. Okay, let's get started. You can either sit cross-legged like I'm sitting right now, or you can sit in Hero's Pose for our warm-up today. For Hero's Pose, you can sit on your legs with your knees facing forward. If you have a block, place your block on the lowest setting and then you'll just sit right on your block. So that'll take a little pressure off of your feet and your legs. Okay, so pick a position, either Hero's Pose or you can sit cross-legged. And then once you're situated, you'll want to start to lift your chest. So roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, and sit up tall. Think about lengthening through the crown of your head. On your next inhale, begin to reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands to prayer center. We'll do that again. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer center. Continue this movement with the arms, breathing in and out. Good. For today's class, we're going to be focusing on the theme of gratitude. So we show gratitude when we're thankful for something in our life. And it doesn't have to be something big. It can be something really small. Maybe it's the hot cup of coffee that you had this morning. Maybe it's the fact that you have time to do this yoga practice right now. Whatever it is, it's so important to show gratitude in our lives on a regular basis. It helps us to be thankful for what we have. And it helps us to be living in the present moment so that we're not always looking for the next biggest, best thing, but we're thankful for what we have right here and right now. Let's do that once more. Take a deep breath in, fill up your lungs with oxygen. Exhale, slowly release. Good. Keep your hands in prayer center. We'll pause here for a moment. Close your eyes, and I want you to just focus on that one thing that you're thankful for. Again, it can be something very small. Take a moment, and I just want you to focus on your gratitude for that item. Or maybe it's a person, just something in your life. Let's breathe into that for a moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Do that one more time. Deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Good. You can open your eyes, relax your arms down to the sides of your body. Take your right hand down to your mat, close to your hips. Reach your left hand overhead and come into a side body stretch. Pause here for just a moment. You should feel the stretch all through the side of your body. You should feel a nice lengthening and expansion in your side body. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, just release. We're going to come to the other side. So now take your left hand on the mat close to your hips. Reach overhead this time with your right arm. Again, you're feeling that nice stretch in the side of your body. Let's just pause here for a moment. We'll breathe into this stretch. Good. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release, lower your arms to the sides of your body. From here, take a nice deep breath in. Open your arms wide out to the side. Take your gaze slightly up. As you exhale, cross your arms in front of your body, just like you're giving yourself a hug. Round your back slightly. Take your gaze inward. Inhale, open the arms, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, change the cross of your arms this time. Give yourself a hug and round your back. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Good. Take a deep breath in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, release, give yourself a hug. Deep breath in, think about opening through your chest. Exhale and release, bring the arms in. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, open through your heart, take your gaze up. Exhale, bring it in, give yourself a hug. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale and release. Nice job. You can return to a neutral spine and just relax your arms down onto your thighs. Slowly start to take your gaze over to the right. So you're just going to rotate your head so that you're looking towards the right. Once you're ready, slowly rotate your head and look over to the left. Just coming into a gentle neck stretch here. We'll do that one more time on each side. So you can turn your head, look to the right. And then once you're ready, rotate your head and look over to the left. Good. You can return your gaze to center. Begin to thread your legs behind you and come into tabletop position. So you'll want to come up onto your hands and onto your knees. And in tabletop position, just take a moment here to make sure that your knees are stacked under your hips, and then make sure that your wrists are stacked under your shoulders. Spread your fingertips out wide and begin to take your gaze in front of you. We'll start with some cat-cows here to help us warm up through our spine. On your next inhale, begin to lift your chest and take your gaze slightly up. As you exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift your chest, begin to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, hollow out your belly, round your back. Inhale and rise. Exhale, round through the back. Do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, rise for cow pose. Exhale, round the back for cat pose. Nice job. You can come back to tabletop position. From here, we're going to start to reach our right arm to the top of the mat and thread your left arm underneath. Come into thread the needle pose. You can relax your ear and cheek down to the mat. Keep your hips lifted up towards the sky. You should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder and then a lengthening through your back. We'll just pause here for a moment to enjoy this stretch. Good. On your next inhale, slowly start to rise and come up to tabletop position. From tabletop position, we're going to rise to high plank pose. So I'll show you a couple options for high plank. You can start to bring your arms a little bit closer to the top of the mat. One option would be to stay on your knees and just cross your ankles. You'll lower your hips, just like this. Another option would be to curl your toes under and then straighten your legs. So this is high plank with your legs straightened. This is a little bit more challenging. We're engaging our abdominals here. So you want to make sure that your hips are staying parallel with the rest of your body rather than lifting your hips up. You want to have a nice straight line in your plank. Good, let's take a couple breaths here. One more inhale and then exhale, lower your knees down to the mat. Lower your body all the way down so that you're on your stomach. Keep your hands on the outside of your chest. Push the tops of your feet into the mat. On your next inhale, we're going to start to lift our legs off of the mat. So you'll want to squeeze your glutes to lift your legs off of the mat. Then you can lift your upper body as well. So you're going to take your hands off the mat, And really use your back to lift your upper body. Take your gaze down to the earth. Good. Begin to push yourself back to child's pose. So take your knees wide out to the sides of the mat. You'll reach your fingertips to the top of the mat. If your forehead isn't coming all the way down to the earth, you're welcome to use a block and place it underneath your forehead so it would look like this. If your forehead is coming down to the mat, you would just reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and then relax your forehead all the way down to the mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then take a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Allow yourself to feel gratitude and just sense appreciation in your mind and in your body. Bring your awareness and focus back to what you are thankful for today. Slowly begin to rise, come back up to tabletop position. From here, we're going to rotate to face the long end of our mat. So it looks like this. You'll start to extend your right leg out, kind of like a kickstand. So you can see how my right leg is extended. You'll take your left arm underneath your body. So my left arm is supporting my body. And then you can reach your right arm overhead so that your bicep comes close to your ear. We're in a supported side plank pose here. So let's pause here for just a moment, holding this pose. Think about opening through your chest. So rather than dumping down, looking at the ground, you want to open through your chest. Good. So you're welcome to stay right here in supported side plank. Or if you'd like to add a little bit of shoulder mobility, you can start to take your right arm all the way around in a big circle. So you'll move nice and slow and make a big circle all the way around. Your gaze can just follow your arm as it's moving. Good. We'll do that one more time all the way around. And then at the top of your circle, you can just pause here, bring your bicep close to your ear. Take a deep breath in, exhale and release. We're gonna come to butterfly pose. So start to root your sit bones down to the earth. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out wide to the side. Good. If you're using blocks today, you're welcome to take your blocks on the lowest setting, place them underneath your legs for a little bit of extra support. Grab onto the soles of your feet if that's comfortable in your body. You're welcome to stay right here, or if you'd like a little bit deeper stretch in the interthighs and in the hips, you can slowly start to hinge forward from your waist. Good. Once you're in a position where you're feeling a gentle stretch, but no pain, right? No pain. Then you can start to take your gaze down to the earth. Once you're ready, you can slowly begin to rise, come back to a neutral spine. Good. You can just set your blocks off to the side for just a moment. And then from here, take the sole of your right foot in towards your left inner thigh. You'll extend your left leg out long, and make sure your sit bones are rooted into the earth. Lift through your chest. And then you're welcome to stay right here, or if it feels okay in your body, you can start to gently twist over to the right. So you'll just rotate from the waist, and you can take your left hand either to your knee or to your thigh. Really think about lengthening through the crown of your head. So you're sitting up so tall, lengthening through your spine, and then find your breath. Just breathe here into this twist. Let's take one more inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly unwind and come back to center. From here, we're going to start to stretch over our extended leg, so our left leg. So sit up tall and then reach your arms out in front of you. You're going to bring your arms down, either to your calf, to your ankle, or maybe even to the sole of your feet. Just notice what feels good to your body today and make sure that you're respecting your body. Again, no pain. We don't want to feel any pain or discomfort. Okay, so find that position where you're feeling a gentle stretch without any pain. And then once you feel that gentle stretch, I want you to start to relax your gaze down to the earth. So just relax your head and your neck. Once you're ready, you can slowly start to rise, come back to that neutral spine, and then bring both of your soles of your feet together. We're gonna do one more butterfly pose here, or Baddha Konasana. And if you're using those blocks, you're welcome to place them underneath your legs for a little bit of support. I'll show you without the blocks this time. Just gonna allow your knees to fall down as far as it's comfortable for you. Again, you're gonna feel the stretch in your inner thighs and in your hips. This time, let's place our hands behind our hips with their fingertips facing away from our body. So your fingertips are facing back behind you. And then you can gently push into your hands to deepen the stretch a little bit. Again, this is gonna deepen the stretch. So if this is too much, you can just keep your hands on your feet or on your legs. Know that when you push into your hands, it does deepen the stretch. So respect your body, notice what feels good and what doesn't feel good in your body, and make sure that you're listening to that. Okay, let's take a couple deep breaths here. Good, let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, you can just slowly release. From here, we'll extend our right leg out long, and then you'll take the sole of your left foot into your right inner thigh. We're gonna come into that half cobbler's pose. So once you're ready, start to rotate over to your left. You can take your right hand on your knee or your thigh. Just think about sitting up nice and tall, really lengthening through your spine. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, release, return to center. We're going to come into that forward fold over our straightened leg. So reach your arms out in front of you. Very slowly start to hinge forward and bring your arms down to your calf, your ankle, or maybe even the sole of your foot. Whatever is feeling right for your body today. Once you feel a gentle stretch, then start to relax your head and neck and take your gaze down to the earth. Good. Very slowly begin to rise, come back up to a neutral spine. You can bend both of your knees, take the soles of your feet to the earth, and then start to just windshield your knees from side to side. So just kind of like a windshield wiper. You can just gently rock the knees from one side to the other. Just going to take a moment to release from those stretches. Nice job. Let's do that one more time on each side. And then once you feel complete, we'll come to side plank. So start to take your right knee down to support you and then extend your left leg long out like a kickstand. You're going to take your right hand down to your mat to support your body and then reach your left bicep by your ear. So you're reaching overhead. Good. So take a moment, make sure you're nice and balanced here. And remember, we don't want to dump down into our chest. So you really want to think about rotating open with your upper body. You can stay right here in the supported side plank pose, or if you'd like to add that shoulder mobility, you can start to take your left arm around in a circle. So you're going to make that big circle all the way around with your left arm. As we move our left arm, we're really going to notice a nice opening in our shoulder. Good. Just move nice and slow. Take your time here with this movement. And we'll do that one more time all the way around. Good. You can pause here at the top, bring your bicep close to your ear. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, release. We're going to come into tabletop position. So just come onto your hands and onto your knees. Again, you'll want to make sure that your knees are stacked under your hips and that your wrists are stacked under your shoulders. Spread your fingertips out wide, and we're going to do a few cat-cows here. Inhale, lift the chest, take the gaze slightly up. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hollow out the belly, round the back. Inhale and rise. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, lift the chest, come to cow pose. Exhale, release for cat pose. Good, you can come back to tabletop position, so come back to that neutral spine. From here, begin to reach your left arm to the top of the mat. Thread your right arm underneath for thread the needle pose. You can relax your ear and cheek down to the mat, and then keep your hips lifted up towards the sky. Just take a moment here to enjoy the stretch. Just breathe and relax here. You should feel a nice opening in the shoulder and then that lengthening and stretch through your back. Once you're ready, you can slowly start to rise, come back up to tabletop position. So you'll come up to your hands and your knees. From here, we're going to come into plank pose. So I'll show you a couple options for plank pose. First option would be to come on your knees. Remember, we're going to cross our ankles, lower our hips, and then just come into this supported plank pose. If you want a little bit more challenge, you'll curl your toes underneath you and then straighten your legs. You'll lift your legs off the mat. You'll have nice straight arms. And then remember to keep your hips in line with the rest of the body. So rather than lifting the hips up, you want to really engage through the abdominals to keep your body in a nice straight line. Let's take a couple breaths here. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, lower your knees down to the mat, and then lower yourself so that your upper body is lying on your mat. So you're lying on your stomach. Take the tops of your feet to press into the mat. Take your hips close, or your hands, close to your chest. And then begin to engage your glutes to lift your legs off your mat. So you're squeezing your glutes, lifting your legs off the mat. Begin to squeeze your shoulders and lift your hands off your mat. Good. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, push yourself back to child's pose. Take your knees wide out to the sides of your mat. Reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and relax your forehead down. Remember, you're welcome to use a block underneath your forehead for child's pose. Or if it's comfortable in your body, you can just take your forehead all the way down to the earth. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. As you breathe in, allow your chest and your heart to expand so that you can feel the feelings and sensation of gratitude and appreciation for the things that are good and positive in your life right here, right now. Slowly begin to rise, come up to tabletop position. From here, flip yourself over and come onto your backside. Keep your knees bent and reach your hands out in front of you. Very slowly begin to lower yourself down to your mat. So you want to use your abdominals to lower yourself nice and slow. And then once you're lying on your mat, take the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out wide. So we're coming into Supta Baddha Konasana pose. And we did this pose earlier in a seated position, but now we're gonna do it lying down for our Shavasana. If this isn't comfortable in your body and you just wanna do a lying Shavasana, you're welcome to do that as well. So either come to Supta Baddha Konasana or just to a lying Shavasana. And if you like, you're welcome to take some blocks, place them on the lowest setting underneath your legs for a little bit of support. So you'll have one block on each side. If you choose to use the blocks for support today, in Supta Baddha Konasana pose, just take the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out wide to the sides. Take one hand to your stomach and one hand to your chest. Once you're in a comfortable position and you feel supported by the earth beneath you, just close your eyes. Bring your focus and your awareness to your breath. Take a moment and bring your thoughts to the thing that you are thankful for. The item, the person, whatever it was that you are showing gratitude for in this practice. And as you breathe in, I want you to just breathe in and allow the sense, the feeling of gratitude to fill your entire body. Just notice what it feels like to be thankful for something. Know that when we are thankful and we're showing appreciation and gratitude in our lives, really helps to raise our vibration, make us more positive people, improves our happiness overall, because it really helps you to be in the present moment. Helps you to be thankful for what you have right here, right now. rather than wishing for something in the future. Maybe something better, something bigger, something shinier. But when you show gratitude for what you currently have, it really helps you to become a happier, more positive person. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Do that again. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Good. Slowly start to open your eyes and use your hands to pull your knees in towards midline. If you're using blocks today, you can just set those off to the side. Begin to hug your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. So just give yourself a little back massage here. You can move in a circular motion, or you can make a figure 8 pattern. Once you feel complete, just pause here, find stillness. Release your hands from your legs. Slowly start to rock onto your side and use your arm to push yourself up to a seated position. Begin to take your hands to prayer center. Thank you so much for doing this yoga practice with me today. I am thankful for each and every one of you. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.